showing digital twin. Second demonstration will be showing you the virtual reality training. Third, we will show you the metaverse or our internal metaverse. And then the last demo will be around remote assist. So for this part of the demonstration, I'm actually joined by Sir Bob Gamad from our networks team. Sir Bob?
Totoo tao yan.
Thank you, Sir Perry, and pleasant afternoon to our beloved guests, visitors, and of course our fellow Meralco employees. Well, PIXL provides a suitable environment that offers an immersive and impressive learning and interactive experience. This laboratory showcases various technologies, and one of which is this digital twin. Well, briefly, a digital twin is a digital representation of a physical object or even a process and a system that can be used for simulation to predict a possible outcome. Digital twin can help an organization to become more agile and resilient by providing the necessary information that will help in anticipating and mitigating future risks and also to explore opportunities. When we talk about digital twin, we can help but associate it with three-dimensional model. Well, practically, that is just a way because a digital twin is a visually immersive, accurate, and interactive 3D model of a real-world object. But it contains data set relating to that real-world object, and of course, it has a means to update that model based on this data and the simulations conducted therein. Okay. To illustrate our point, to illustrate my point, may I share to you Meralco's version of a digital twin. Okay. So we have in here a recap file of an actual Meralco substation. Diliman substation in particular, this one is in Commonwealth. Okay. A recap file is gathered or generated from a point cloud data captured by a 3D laser scanners and a set of pictures taken by professional cameras blended together to come up with an exact digital representation of a substation. Okay. With just a few clicks of a button, we can be able to explore this substation site as if we are on the site, but at the comfort of this room. With digital twin, we can be able to identify or to see the actual components installed in this substation. We can be able to take measurements of dimensions, clearances, exact to the centimeter level accuracy. So let's have a sample demonstration by taking a few sample measurements. Say this 115 kV insulator. And what if we want to get its clearance from its adjacent insulator? Well, in the field, you cannot just readily do that because you will be working on a high voltage facility. 115 kV is 115,000 volts. To do that, you have to de-energize this substation and conduct that critical measurement. But with digital twin, it can be readily done. See here, it's 2.49 liters. Well, mind you, the standard clearance between 115 facilities is 2.46 liters. So imagine how close it is, how close our measurement is with that actually installed in field. You can also do other measurements there. Another example is that, what if we will be tasked to work on a facility that is so challenging to measure, just like that sub-transmission pole there. Okay? So with digital twin, we can just simply get its height at 32.14 meters. Okay? Well, a standard 115 kV steel pole has a length of 32 meters and is seated on a concrete foundation. So the difference of 0.14 would be attributed to the foundation. So imagine, even if too far away, you can be able to conduct critical measurements exact to almost a centimeter level. There are other applications of digital twin, especially in substation expansion projects, wherein we want to assess if the available space of a substation can accommodate the additional facilities brought about by the expansion projects. So with digital twin, that can be easily done. Okay? There are other applications of digital twin. And of course, may I turn over to Sir Perry for other applications. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Bono. Thank you for that very informative walkthrough. This just one use case. No? Kasi parang dinala tayo ni Sir Bono sa Diliman substation without being there physically. But we want to elevate that experience further. What if we can take this telco tower and put it here inside the room? So that's where augmented reality comes into play. So for that demonstration, we call Carlo to help us with this demonstration on digital twin of a telco tower. So just to explain, Carlo here is wearing Microsoft HoloLens. So this is an augmented reality headset that allows you to see digital objects overlaid sa physical space, just like this one. So through this wall, makikita nyo, we can actually see what Carlo is seeing in these lenses. So what we can do here is that we can actually put these telco towers in an interactive map, so we can view where these telco towers are located in certain area. And as I mentioned kanina, interactive itong map natin. So if Carlo touches one of the tower, Carlo can try touching one of the tower, it can actually show you relevant information about that tower. So it tells you the asset status. So that's one use case of a digital tower. So what it can do for Meralco in the future is that we can use similar technology to monitor other assets like our distribution poles, our distribution transformers. So if we can map out these assets across the franchise area, it will be easy for us to assess kapag may mga damage, like for example, pag may mga storm, di ba, na dumating. Pag binagyo tayo, di ba? So we can easily see in this map kung saan area yung impacted. So that will give us an idea. Sino bang area yung mas damage na kailangan natin unahin? And not only that, we can assess yung extent ng problema so that our crew will be ready with the right materials na kailangan nila on site. Diba? So hindi pupunta doon, blinded of what the damage is, tapos mabalik na sa office, magdadala ng iba. So it lessens yung impact analysis.
It speeds up the restoration process.
Minimizing yung downside na na-experience ng customers ni Meralco. So that's the demo for the augmented reality using the headset. Thank you very much, Carlo. I-guide ko lang po si Carlo kasi makakapagpunto siya. So from augmented reality naman, we now move on to the virtual reality. So but the use case that we'll be showing here is how we use this technology to upskill and continuously train our young and new employees in Meralco. So for this demonstration, we will call on Jao. So Jao is wearing a virtual reality headset. This is different from the one that was shown earlier kasi with virtual reality headset, you are actually immersed dun sa virtual scene 360. No? Kasi kanina si Carlo, augmented siya, so na-overlay natin yung object with a physical space. Dito, 360 immersed ka. So, Jao can actually give us a walkthrough of a particular substation using this headset without being there physically. So what we are doing here is we are able to create a safe environment where our young engineers and new employees can train without exposing themselves to a hazardous area or damage. Kasi microphone natin, alam naman natin, minsan hindi ganun di ba? Kamura, so we have to take care of the assets also. So with this one, they can actually train themselves at their own pace and time. So Jao can actually point at a certain equipment. So Jao, this one will actually tell you that this is an electric power transformer. And it will give you a description kung ano yung asset na yan. But one thing that we also want to note here about this particular demo is that Jao can actually point at a certain asset and further understand kung paano ba ina-assemble or disassemble yung particular asset. So he can actually take this asset into a separate room. Hintayin lang natin mag-load. Yan. So nasa simulation room na po si Jao. And ito yung asset na napili niya. And from here, he can disassemble this particular equipment. So it tells you the different parts that compose this particular asset. Yan. Siyempre, this is something that you cannot do on the spot. Kasi pag mag-train ka nito, kailangan ka mag-alam. With this one, with this particular device, you can create different training modules, making the training more faster, more efficient for our employees. And so, thank you, Jao, for that demonstration. Gagawin ko lang din ulit si Jao. Si Jao pala is our cadet, no? Trainee pala. From networks. Next. Okay, so from our operations to training, what about our customers naman? So we in Meralco, as we explore new emerging technologies, we always have our customers in mind. Ano ba yung bagong technology na pwede makatulong sa atin? So that's where we will introduce the metaverse, or what we call the metaverse. So metaverse, the simplified description niya is a platform where you can meet with anyone in a virtual space. So we have here Darian. So si Darian, this is actually live demonstration. No? So just to prove that, Darian, can you say hi? Pwede ka bang sumayaw, Darian? Ayan, so you can actually create this avatar and then you can control it in this digital space. So one use case that we are looking into is that how can we use this technology to create a virtual environment where our customers can interact with Meralco in the future. So let's say Darian is our customer, is one of our customers. We can actually go to a separate room with our customer care representative. So Darian will now disappear, kasi pumunta siya sa isang space where he can meet privately with a customer care representative, right? So imagine this is one of our virtual business center. By the way, for this demonstration, we actually invited Ms. Aleni Pascual from our Commonwealth Business Center. So meron din siyang sariling avatar, and he will act as the virtual care representative. So Darian can actually enter the room. Actually, nandito din pala. Hindi niyo mapagkakamalan ako yung isa. I'm actually in the same room.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Eleni. So this is Miss Eleni from our Commonwealth Business Center.
Good afternoon. Have a seat.
So once they are in the same room, they can actually interact with each other. No? So for example, ako yung customer, I can ask Miss Eleni, can you tell me something about my bill? Can you tell me about my bill?
May I have the customer account number?
Yeah, so she can ask for ano yung customer account number. And that can translate to further discussion between her and the virtual customer. So we are preparing, maybe not now, but we are also preparing for the next generation of Meralco customers who may prefer to interact or meet with Meralco in a virtual space rather than going to the business center physically. Ayan, so thank you, Ms. Areni.
Thank you.
So other use cases pa rin ito, we are also exploring this technology for corporate use. No? We can hold our corporate conferences and corporate events namin in this virtual space. We can even create our meeting rooms within the metaverse. So that's another way to keep our employees engaged. So for the last part of our demo, but definitely not the least because this is what's keeping the lights on for our customer, we will demonstrate the remote assist. So using the same headset that Carlo was wearing earlier, the Microsoft HoloLens, we will show you how this similar device can help facilitate your field work. So just to explain the setup, Carlo actually went to one of our substations located also here in Power Tech. And Darian is acting as his field or remote supervisor who will guide Carlo step by step on how to execute yung kanyang field work. So Darian can actually guide Carlo by sending reference documentation para matulungan si Carlo sa pag-execute ng kanyang task. So by the way, this view sa background, ito yung view ni Carlo na nakasuot ng HoloLens. So nakikita ngayon ni Carlo, they are conducting a meeting via Microsoft Teams. So nakikita niya via call yung kanyang supervisor live. So nabibigyan ni Darian ng step-by-step guide in real time yung kanyang staff na nag-work. So what's good about this is that si Darian can also, to be very specific, pwede siya mag-annotate kasi kita din ni Darian kung ano yung nakikita ng field crew. So pwede niyang i-highlight kung ano dapat yung pilutin niya, ano dapat yung bulutin niya. So he can give very specific instruction kung ano yung gagawin niya. So with this, we can be more agile, we can be more efficient in terms of executing yung mga field work ni Meralco. Thus, again, kanina, it will make our restoration effort faster, minimizing impact sa mga customers natin. Ayan. So, thank you, Carlo, again, and Darian for that walkthrough on the remote assist. So that's the demo for this afternoon. Just to recap now of what we showed this afternoon. So we showed you digital twin, where it can and how it can improve your asset performance, reduce your maintenance costs, and improve productivity. We showed you virtual reality and how it can reduce in-training costs, provide self-paced and safe environment for our employees to train. We also showed the metaverse and how we can increase customer and employee engagement by creating new and more delightful experiences para sa kanila. And the last demo yung pinakita namin is the remote assist, which can increase our agility and speed to achieve yung operational efficiency. So as you can see, yung mga technologies na to are here and it's working already. So our role in ICT is to continuously work with CRS networks and the rest of Meralco to ensure that these technologies will bring value to Meralco, especially sa mga customers natin. Siguro ma'am, 3 or 5 years ago, pag sinabi mo yung mga ganitong technologies, parang nice to have, no? But these are becoming more essential. As sabi nga ni Sir Joe, these are foundational technologies that will help future growth si Meralco for us to remain relevant and syempre to continuously deliver yung mga demand ng mga customers. Yeah, so with that, I'd like to end the demonstration part.